We're back and we have Arthur Maya with us today. And this is Between the Pages with Markayla. We are still going to return back to our game, This or That. Okay. So, this or that, one night stand or summer fling.
Ooh.
Think on that one. One night
You can weigh
stand.
the pros and cons because a one night stand, I don't gotta see you again. But then a summer fling, you get the romance, and then I'm gonna be all emotional if we end.
That's what I said.
So I'm gonna say one night stand because I don't want to build all this romance and then we gotta separate. No.
That's gonna crush me.
Right?
Yeah, like, cause you can fall in love really, really quick. So I mean, by the summer, you can be in that's like 2 months. So yeah, we can definitely be in love by the summer.
Right.
Can you say great answer? What makes for a good love story? This or that? Arranged marriage, a love at first sight.
Love at first sight. I love me a love at first sight. I see you, you see me, and then that's my favorite.
Okay. And then we are back to what we started with before we had all the interruptions, this or that, wine and dine or genuine.
Yeah, I like a genuine explanation or gesture. I don't want to, you don't got to do nothing big and fancy and all that. Just show me you love me the best way you can. And that's what gets me.
All righty. And we're back to our questions. Do you truly, truly believe in romance, like love, like all the mushy stuff? Can that really happen? I think so.
Absolutely. But I'm not gonna get on my soapbox, but I do think a lot of people like the fancies of falling in love and all that, but they don't want to put in that hard work. You got to put in the hard work to really get that true romance and that true love and that true happily ever after. Because everything ain't always gonna be sunshines and rainbows. You got to weather the storm sometimes.
Right. But sometimes like we women have all these little stories and we chat and we talk and everything. I'll be like, who's talking to the men? Because if we can't do this by ourselves, we don't have this together by ourselves. They need to be talked to too. I don't know if what they're doing over there, but
right.
Yeah, like we can't. I remember. All right, so besides from writing, who are you outside of being an author?
Ooh. I am a woman of many talents. I'm a mom of 2 boys. My youngest turns a year old on the 7th. I'm a graphic designer as well. If y'all need a cover formatting, hit me up.
Yeah, I know them covers. Listen, I look them covers, baby. I be waiting on the one that I be waiting on my one to come. I be like, maybe I just need a custom, but I be waiting on the deals. I be like, I be waiting on them deals. But when they don't have them deals going, I be like, okay, because they be these beautiful people, and my stories, I be like, I don't know if my people are all that beautiful, but I know it appeals, right? I'm gonna have to get the cup first. But so how you started getting into designing covers?
Aisha Bree had a cover design class. I signed up and I just learned from her, and she does an amazing job, and I was happy to learn, and it was just fun. So I was like, I could do this and I could make covers. Yeah, it was nice. She's a great.
So you did it for her. I was gonna sign up for a class. I was wondering how you like them.
Oh yeah, she has everything, the files, and breaks down, and she'll answer any questions. She's such a sweetheart. I be in her inbox sometimes, like, I don't remember how to do this. What's this? She's really great. I love her.
Help you save time and money, don't it?
Man. But then you still see a graphic designer upload some stock images or a cover. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
cover, I don't need a cover, and then it's in my cart, not bought it. I'm like,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
yeah, sometimes another graphic designer could bring your vision to life better than you can. So I'm still buying covers.
Okay. Well, at least when you're ready to save some money, you can make your own.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So so what do people not know about you? What is something?
I think I'm an open book. I don't know. Let's see.
Mm.
Ooh, what do people not know about me? I think a lot of people don't know that I'm a nerd. Like I like all the geeky stuff. I watch anime. I
Mhm.
like to do I do math problems. I have the math games on my phone. Like I'm a nerd.
So you, you know what? I ain't gonna say I got that from doing the fan fiction. I ain't gonna say I got that from doing fan fiction, but I'm gonna say I got that during fan fiction. If you, I say I ain't gonna say, cause she pretty smart, so it came with that. I don't think nerd is where it be like, oh, they extremely smart, like they smart, they know their stuff. So yeah, I got that. I could pick up that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So do you have any rituals that you do when you get ready to start writing, or you just like turn on the TV? How you get in the zone?
So in my office, I have my candles lit. I have my dim lamps. I play my R&B music. Like I have to have candles burning, and I really like the masculine scents because it helps me like get into that character when I'm writing those male point of views. And my favorite candle is the warm leather amber scent. Oh, it just smells like a fine black man. And I
I know
love
that's
lighting
right.
it when I'm writing.
I'm gonna ask you this. Do your characters ever have to? Because I'll be wanting to know, like when you're writing these romance people, like, and then you real live reality, and like, do you make your man be like, you need to be doing this because they was doing this in my head, or they was doing this in that book? Because I do it.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
They're like, you know what? Let's go on a date because they just had a cute date. I want to dress up. I want to do this. And so, yeah, sometimes when I'm doing my research, I like to pretend that I'm on these dates myself. And sometimes I'll send them a link like, "Ooh, we should do this one day because they done did this in my book." So,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's what's I'll be like, my husband be like, you need to quit reading all them books. Yes, because I'm telling you, some people have a way of writing that is just like, oh no, like I learned some stuff in this book. They done gave me the manual
Yes.
in this
Yes.
book. So I need to know, I need to try this.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. So when it comes to reviews, how do you feel about it?
In the beginning, I was very, very sensitive about my work. I'm like, y'all are tearing my book apart. I don't want to hear this. But as I got older and I'm realizing a lot of people are leaving these reviews for constructive criticism, and I welcome all the reviews, but I only post my 5-star reviews. But
That's been real.
at a certain point, once it's published, it's out of my hands, and I know that I'm not gonna have 100% love and support for these characters and the storylines, especially with me being in my own kind of lane. And so there's always this aspect in my books that I know a lot of people aren't gonna like. So I'm just like, it's out of my control. Y'all can love it or hate it, but hey, thanks for reading.
Some people just be trolling though. They just be
Mm-hmm.
trolling, and they'll get on there and they'll be like, "Oh, we didn't like that she was with Marcus versus Matthew," and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
what's in the writer's head though." you know?
It's also kind of thing like a lot of readers review based on what they would have done as the main characters instead of the overall storyline and plots. Because at the end of the day, I wrote the book and these characters live the life they live. This might not be your reality, but it's the fictional reality I made for these characters. So yeah, you just gotta take with a grain of salt sometimes.
Yeah. And I know some just coming on, but she's a contemporary romance, urban romance, African American romance. So Maya is like all around romance, all around love, all around love, all around romance. So what keeps you writing as an author?
Because I just feel like there's always a story to tell, whether it's my own, somebody else's, or whatever just pops in my head. I just love the freedom to create my own world and create these unforgettable characters and chemistry and plots. Like I can never get tired of that. I love this too much.
That's what's up. So what do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself on a book tour with some of the greats, bringing my books to film, branching out worldwide, trying to get out
I know that's right. Would you
Yeah,
like to be on main screen?
absolutely. I feel like one day I could pin that one. Just need that one that'll catapult me, man. I'm ready.
I know I know your latest release, Sincerely Her Gangster. Did you see it going, hitting the charts numbers?
No, and it was crazy because I stopped what I'm currently working on to write this. I wrote this book in like 60 days. I wrote it and
Oh,
it just flowed, and I was like, let me turn this in because the book that I'm currently writing is a traditionally published book that's gonna be hitting Walmart, Target, Barnes and Noble next year, and it takes a lot to get this traditional published stuff out. So I was like, let me at least make another release before I get consumed in this current whip. And so I rushed this book out. Well, I didn't rush it out, but I wrote this book. It was flowing. And my editor was like, this is your big one. I said, my big one. And she spoke it into existence. And the love, the support was just beyond anything I could have imagined.
So I know we spoke about you being under Be Love publication. What would you say to those that are looking to sign or want to sign, or indie? What's your take on it?
You got to figure out what's best for you. Everybody's journey is different. Like Be Love signed, I think there's 30 of us total, and we all have a different journey. Like you're not gonna get the same. You're not gonna just sign to a publisher and blow up immediately. You might, but realistically, you just gotta set your own goals and figure out who and how you can progress in the way you want. Because my success, I just wanted to write and I didn't really care what I did. But then I sat down and I was like, Be Love is accepting submissions. Let me see what I can learn from her. And so during the pandemic, when I ain't have no job and I had a baby, I was like, let me see what I can do with my writing and take it seriously. So I became a full-time author. I submitted my book, and Be Love, the mentor that she is, oh, I love her so much. She sat me down. We had a one-on-one. She said, you write some crazy stuff, but we'll figure out how to market this and promote this. And you will find your audience. And that's all it takes, is finding your target audience and focusing on them, and then that word of mouth will get others involved. But you gotta make sure you know what you want to do as an author before you go independent, which is a lot of money shelling out yourself, or with a publisher. Depending on the publisher, you might have to do some things. You just got to find the right spot for you,
because everybody got an audience. It's just locating.
I find it.
Yeah, just finding your place. It's been eventful, and wild and crazy ride that we have went on during this interview. During this interview, I'm telling you, I didn't think we was gonna go back to what we went through a while ago, but like, what happened? You guys have any questions? Any questions? You can unmute your phone and ask the questions. Okay.
Ooh, what's my favorite anime? I love Akame ga Kill. It's one of those animes that you cannot fall in love with the character because everybody dies. No spoilers, but everybody dies.
She's a mess, ain't she? I've enjoyed talking to you. Where can we find your books?
You can find all of my ebooks on Amazon. I have 3 audiobooks on Audible. I currently have a paper book sale on my website, payhip.com/author Maya. Feel free to order.
Okay, it says, what is your favorite book you ever wrote?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Summer Solace. If you like an emotional read about grief and losing loved ones, this is the book for you.
That is super for you. Do you go to book signings and kickbacks and all that? Do you do?
Yes. You
Okay.
can meet me in Tennessee in January, the 26th through the 28th in Memphis. We have the BLP gathering. All of your favorite beloved authors will be in attendance. And then I'll also be at the K. Renee Literary Awards in New Orleans. And I'll be in South Carolina at the Southern Hearts and Southern Kisses, the event between Kimberly Brown and Aisha Bree. I will be there as well.
All right. Will you be in Atlanta for the kickback?
I have not signed up yet because I don't know. I'm a little afraid of Atlanta. It's real big
So you're not
personality.
your lane. All right, we do have a question.
Ooh.
Let me see what was the question in here. When it comes to pinning your man, do you have oh yeah, y'all missed all the juice. You have a personal male figure who inspires you. Let's talk
my
about
man. Thank you for my man. No, no, but like he's literally the reason why I write fast-paced romances because I met this man. I invited him over and I just could not get enough of him. So he kept coming back and coming back. And then I got pregnant. And then so yeah, I work real fast with my men, and that's why I write books that are real fast with men.
So I know saying thank you to your man. How y'all love story just snowballed?
We met in a group chat, and it's so I was trying to tell my dad it's like we met through mutual friends in a group chat, and I didn't bully him, but I teased him because that's how I flirt. And he slid in my DMs. Yeah, and I found my Houston man. I'm telling y'all, get y'all one of them down south men. You can't go wrong with a good country man.
No, I would have to agree because yeah, mine is from Mississippi, so I would have to agree about the country style.
Country.
Yep, country style. Yep. All right, and so let me see what we had. Another question. It was from, what is your favorite book? Oh, we did that. What's your favorite book you ever read? Okay. Do we have any more questions, guys?
Questions.
And so we can find your books on Amazon and where else?
Audible, and on my website. So yeah.
All right, you had some. Could you see yourself writing paranormal?
Absolutely. Because I love shows like Supernatural, Teen Wolf. And so I feel like one day I might step into my paranormal bag and see what I can do. But it obviously is going to be romance.
Of course.
Somebody going to fall in love.
Of course. Like when it comes to paranormal, I mean, they're in like their sex scenes, their intimate scenes are like out of this world. I'll be wanting to transform into, I'll be wanting to shape shift myself. Yes, they got some scenes there. Is there anything that you write that makes you uncomfortable? Like you get uncomfortable? Because I know you like romance, so you know romance come with a lot of intimate scenes. So I know a lot of authors say, I don't like writing like that. Oh, it
Oh,
made me
I love it.
uncomfortable.
I love it. I mean, what I write from the heart, and I let my characters guide my pen. So whatever they feel is what I feel, and I don't really stray away from too much stuff. But yeah, I don't have a problem writing a lot of stuff.
Right. All right. And that is Between the Pages with Markayla. We had Arthur Maya with us tonight.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. You had me rolling.
That's what I love to do. I love to laugh.
And yes, I know that's right. Life is too serious not to.
Literally.
Mhm.